Hi, my name is Emily Geil, and I'm going to be taking you on a journey of my time throughout the Masters in Digital Teaching and Learning at Azusa Pacific University. I chose APU mainly because of the simplicity of applying. Being an undergrad there, I was able to walk over to the admissions for the credential and master's program and begin the application process. Not only was the process smooth, but I admired the vision and mission that APU holds. Being able to complete both my credential and master's at the same time was a huge bonus. I was able to stretch the master's program out over the course of a year and not feel rushed. I have been teaching at a private school in Rancho Cucamonga this past year, where we are currently a one-to-one iPad school. Each student brings their own iPad to class, where they are equipped with apps and the software to participate in class discussions and activities. The master's program has really helped me in understanding and utilizing their device to the best of my ability. I feel more confident being in the classroom and using technology in ways I did not know I could. My classroom uses technology to enhance learning and deepen their understanding of the material. For my Action Research Study Report, I chose to do it on a 30-day Bible journaling challenge and improving my retention of verses and important passages. Working at a private Christian school this past year, I have learned a couple of things. It is easy to become stagnant in faith and rest in the love of God without any effort. For me, I have enjoyed working at a school where we meet Monday mornings to pray, have weekly chapel, and discuss God freely in class. There's this new trend called Illustrated Faith, where a woman named Shauna Noel has been the leader in pushing this forward and making it popular. The main idea is worshiping through journal art in the Bible. This includes paint, markers, crayons, stickers, tape, stamps, any type of art medium that you think that you would enjoy. I immediately loved this idea as I'm a frequent scrapbook enthusiast and do-it-yourself crafter. My desire is to become closer to God without needing my workplace to provide the setting. To gauge this study, I will be evaluating my retention of verses throughout a 30-day Bible challenge. This will answer my research question of how will Bible journaling help with my retention of verses and themes throughout the Bible. This challenge includes daily videos emailed explaining the verse and questions for the day. You're encouraged to spend at least 15 minutes each day on journaling and art. I typically spend about 30 to an hour, hour and a half on my art because I like to make it perfect and put a little bit more extra time into it, do a little research, spend that time with listening to music. I like to really delve deep into it. So to begin, I got out my journaling Bible, and in it has it has space to journal, to write. For the sake of this, I decided to start doing some art. So I started using watercoloring a lot and really experimenting with that and going into the word and really covering it with what I thought was important. So what I thought stood out to me from that verse or that passage. After doing this for about 30 days, I think I've really been able to invest and challenge myself to create this habit of learning more about the Word and gaining memory on verses and passages and being able to talk to people about it and not feel like I don't know anything or I don't have that foreknowledge of what some really good passages are on hope, peace, love, joy, the fruits of the Spirit. That was one of the ones I did that I really enjoyed. One of the challenges that I faced was not being home or not being able to journal every day, or even giving the time that I wanted to be able to journal for that amount of time to give the products that I really enjoyed making. This created some days where I would double journal, or I would do something really small, maybe something that only took a piece of the page, like the first one I showed. I was able to talk with friends, my roommate, my fiance, my family about this experience and really get them excited about it and having them ask me questions about what I'm doing. After doing all of this and everything, I'm really looking forward to continuing this study, even not really doing it as a study, but more as like a habit, something that I want to do, something I want to be able to bring to church and be able to not watercolor in church, but be able to really look at it and either sketch something while I'm sitting there or focus on certain verses and use this as a Bible that I really, really love and am passionate about. This quarter I have been improving a lesson plan from last quarter. To get you up to speed, I'm going to play the first part of the video that I created from my last class and add in where I've made some adjustments this quarter. This unit plan covers lots of standards that are important for the teacher to know and the students to be able to reach. Along with the standards are goals and outcomes that each student will be able to master throughout the unit. What is most important about the unit plan is that it reaches each of the multiple intelligences in a variety of ways. Being aware of my multiple intelligence strengths and my students allows me to create lessons and activities that allows all students to be successful. Using both multiple intelligences and technology challenges and encourages students to learn and do their best. Some of the projects that I have included are a group project on creating a how-to video on finding the rate of change, an individual Pinterest board that includes pictures from the unit, a Venn diagram that compares and contrasts the different equations of lines, a music video based on the lyrics they find on YouTube, and finally they will be going out on the campus to capture their own slopes and presenting on their findings. Each of the projects and class activities integrates the various DOK levels that builds on what they know and challenges them to think and try new things. Each of the projects they will be completing uses technology in various ways. They will not only use it for the textbook, but expand their critical thinking skills to solve problems and create innovative ways to explain what they already know and are learning. This generation of students are bored by everyday lectures and notes. Students take pride in their work when it is something they are able to create on their own using tools that they love. Students are engaged with pictures, visuals, and technology. They become excited to learn and have a desire to share their final product with the class and even the world. This course has encouraged me to try new things in the classroom. I have become much more confident in the technology we have been presented with and using it in a way that reaches all students. I am aware of my own multiple intelligence, as well as the importance of understanding my students' strengths. This will change the way I view my class as a whole and how I see each individual student. Not only can each student succeed, but they can enjoy the material as well. So for each of those projects and activities, I have added in accommodations for 2 students, one being a gate and the other being dyslexic. Keeping both students in mind, I needed to modify lessons that will fit their needs and give them the best chance of being successful. My goal with this unit plan is to have a working plan that encompasses multiple intelligence, state standards, and has modifications for various students. Having this in my toolbox to refer back to will help me in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned a little bit about my time in this program and everything that I have learned about technology, myself, and where I want to continue to grow. I am excited about where this next step in life is going to be, and I can't wait to update everyone.